Good afternoon. This is Brian Split with Allendale, and today is Thursday, November 1st, 2012, and I am here with your closing commentary. We did have a little bit of a mixed bag in the grains today. Settlement prices are as such. December corn down 4 3/4, 7.51 was the settlement price there. D's 13 up 3 cents at 6.39 1/2. On the soybean side of trade, the January contract was up 11 1/4 at 15.60. While the new crop November was up 4 3/4 at 13.49 1/4. And on the Chicago wheat market, December up 4 cents at 8.68 1/2 settlement, with new crop July up 3 3/4 at 8.77 1/4. One of the things that dominated overnight trade, Chinese PMI came in a little bit better than expected. That did have a lot of markets with strength overnight. We actually made our highs in a lot of markets overnight. Again, that brought us to the upper end of a range-bound trade that the grains have been in as a whole. December corn got up to 7.63 1/4, finished well off those highs, back around 7.50. The low end of the range right around 7.35. That may be seen in the next several days if there's not any more bullish news to be bought. As far as soybeans, we are still seeing support on talk of demand and more Chinese buying. We haven't had any confirmation of purchases by China on the wires. Any purchase over 100,000 tons will be reported by the USDA at 8 o'clock a.m. Central Time, and we have not had any reports as this chatter has been ongoing. So again, range-bound trade, and beans are at the upper end of that range. As far as the wheat market, same deal there. We're approaching the higher end of the recent range. We are being supported by talk of concern about global supplies. Egypt did buy some more wheat recently for December delivery. And again, same story. As we buy wheat from the Black Sea region, the trade just uses that as an excuse to suggest that we're that much closer to seeing some kind of an export ban by Russia. Although the Ukraine, which did suggest that they were going to be banning exports as of November 15th, yesterday indicated that they now are not. So all these rumor mills swirling about exports being banned really cannot ever take that as truth until it's actually in place. Other than that, we did have some also support under the wheat market from early concerns about crop conditions for the winter wheat crop, although in our opinion, really the conditions matter most when we come out of dormancy. So if we're really bad now, we've got a lot of room to improve over the winter. As far as the meat markets are concerned, hogs, we did have December hogs rally early again on the Chinese PMI data. We did fail at resistance. We made some highs over the past 2 weeks that we just couldn't get through, and we did see some selling come into place after that. Last trade in the December futures at 78.17. On the cattle end, we did hear reports of 127 trading in Colorado. That's steady for the last 2 days, down about $1 from last week. Last on December, 125.55. As far as outside market activity, a little bit of strength in the energy market here with crude oil up 70 cents at 86.94. There is a potential head and shoulder pattern that the neckline on that would be right around $88 a barrel basis December. And if that does project, the target would be down around $75 to $76 a barrel. So a possible move coming ahead of us there if we see a little bit of a bearish trend develop. Outside of that, we did have gold down about $2, 17.17. Silver down 4 cents. Last trade, 32.27. Some strength in the equity markets today. Dow futures up about 118 points at 13,148. S&P up about 14.5 points, 14.21 1/4. And late in the day, dollar index up about 15 at 80.14. Tomorrow is the last day of trade for the week. We will have the weekly export numbers come out tomorrow morning. Normally those would have been out today, but due to Hurricane Sandy, those have been set back a day. And again, we do have a USDA report next Friday, so over the course of the next week, we should expect some position evening and choppy trade due to that. Need to keep an eye on South American weather developments. That's one angle that the market's going to be looking at very closely, and also keeping an eye on potential bushels underwater in the Eastern Corn Belt and what kind of losses we may see there. So that could be also a developing story. If you have any questions or want to chat, you can reach us online at www.allendale-inc.com. And you can give us a call at 1-800-2-MARKET. That's 1-800-262-7538. And good luck trading to close out your week. Thanks a lot.